Here's the story of NAB Club. They went to Montello Junior Senior High. There's some new ones and some older, just in case you don't know.
My name's Marissa.
My name is Austin.
We are the hosts of the old Montello Show.
My name is Alex.
My name is Jake. We do sports
And things I hate.
My name is Ryan.
and David, and we do sound.
My name's Rebecca and I do the camera.
My name is Justin, and I do weather.
My name is John and this is Lance and we're the tech guys.
My name is James and I do sound.
My name is Sam and I do camera.
That's the way we became the AV Club.
Hello and welcome to the Montello Show for Friday the 21st, October 2011. It has been a long time since you have seen us back on screen.
There are new jobs on the job board, so go look at it if you need a job for money and such.
Moolah. High school. Oh wait, I'll just wait for him to stop.
Oh.
Okay. High schoolers, remember, don't go to junior high nutrition break. You'll get in trouble if you do. And it's time for.
Hold on, hang on,
And it is time for. I don't say random question of the week.
What?
And now it's time for.
Random question of the week. What's under your bed?
Michael Jackson. I have 4 drawers under my bed. Bed's raised about that high.
Oh.
It's like a dresser.
Under my bed I have like a giant stuffed animal and a gun.
A few broken skateboards, a few drums, a couple empty bottles of soda, and I think that's it. Maybe a blanket.
An Xbox.
Candy. Monsters. Lots of monsters.
Nothing's under mine, so my bed's on the floor.
Got a paintball gun. Got some other stuff. I don't know. I just throw stuff under there. I can't answer this at school.
Welcome back to sports with Jake and Alex. Let's start out with varsity volleyball. Jake?
They had a loss against Cambria, 3-0.
And then a loss against Valley Christian, 3-0.
Then at playoffs, they lost to Lords, 3-0 to end their season.
Good season, girls. And then we'll move on to varsity soccer. A 0-1 loss in double overtime versus the Dells.
And then a tie at Berlin in overtime, 0-0.
The boys would get their redemption, playing the Dells and winning 3-1 for the final game of the season. Nice work. And now we'll move on to football. A win against Deerfield, 35-7. Braden had 229 passing yards, 3 TDs, and an interception, while Seth led the rushing attack with 59 rushing yards, and Matt Sinski with 8 receiving yards and 8 receptions and 95 yards receiving.
Then we won against Partyville, 21-14. Foss led with 164 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Seth ran for 62 yards. Matt with 4 receptions with 79 yards, and defense Weber with 2.5 sacks and an interception.
And for the final game of the regular season versus Marquezan, a win, 52-0. Braden with 280 yards passing and 6 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Bo Saddleback led the rushing attack, and Matt with 9 receptions for 233 yards. Justin Weber had 3 sacks, and Braden having 2 interceptions. Matt broke the receiving yards and touchdowns in his conference career.
And then at Saturday at 5, it's Princeton versus Watoma.
For the playoffs, boys.
Come and see us.
And that's all we have for sports this week, so
Catch you later.
Tune in. Welcome to the first episode of You May Like This, But I Don't. The first thing I don't like. Sonnets. Sonnets drive me crazy. I don't understand them. I don't understand the rhythm. I don't understand anything to do with sonnets. I don't like sonnets. Second, when you put that pencil in your pocket and you forget to flip it around so the eraser side is up, and so you got the lead poking out, and you sit down and it jabs you right in the side. Oh, if you just would have flipped it around, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But no. And then third, lastly, hitting your funny bone. Oh, it's such a bad day. Your day's going all good and then you decide to, I don't know, pound the table for some odd reason, and you slam your elbow on the edge of the table and your arm gets all tingly. Oh, it's awful. Just, oh, that is just the result to a bad day. So, that's all from You May Like This, but I don't.
Okay, so this is Skyrim. Looks beautiful. You don't have to see that mountain as a backdrop. You can walk right to the top of that mountain if you want. You can see the micro detail and the macro detail. When Bethesda created this game, they used something called the Creation Engine. Yeah, to work with new hardware. Yeah, and there's the detail again. You can play in third person or first person, and the world is really alive. You can have. What's nice about this game, you can have a spell in one hand and a sword in the other. You can also dual wield spells. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. There's the Guardian Stones. There are 13 of those throughout Skyrim's landscape, but you only can have one active at a time. You activate the warrior, your warrior skills will go up, level up 30% faster. Same with the other two. Another cool thing about this game is you can do a final finish. Alright. This is the skills. This is a skill. What's neat about this game is you can actually look at weapons in high detail. You can zoom in who made them. You can look at who made them in high detail. You can look at them in 3 dimensions. You can even zoom in food. It's really neat. There's some parts of a puzzle in this game that this feature helps. It's a skills menu. You look up to the heavens, and you can see it creates like a custom constellation for you as you level up. You can be a Nord for regular as myself. This draws a custom constellation for you. And then the map is, you can zoom in, and it looks like Google Earth. It's really cool. So this is the first town you come to, which is Riverwood. Yes. Yes, you saw a dragon. We get it. You can, this is neat too. If you want to be a blacksmith, you can actually take jobs for this. You can take jobs in this game. For people who like free roam games like Red Dead or the other Bethesda games, this game is probably the best, better than Elder Scrolls 4 and maybe Fallout 3. You can sabotage that mill if you want, right? Ride horses. I would assume you have to buy them, unless it lets you get on it. But if it says red, don't do it. If you want to get into a fight, be my guest and take the red stuff. Now I was going to go up to the mountains. You'll see the weather change here dramatically. You can see the biggest mountain in Skyrim. It's the throat of the world. Biggest mountain. And the backdrop looks pretty neat. Illusion magic, pretty interesting. And yes, the city in the distance is Whiterun. It's home of the Academy for Mages, the Dark Brotherhood, the Thieves Guild, and the Companions, which is the Warriors Guild. And you can walk among them. But if you mess with them, you're in for a problem. Now, this is going to be the only hard part in this game, fighting dragons. But each time you kill a dragon, you can absorb their soul. And you can use the souls to, like, finish a shout. Like, here's Stormcall. Stormcall. Looks pretty powerful. I hope Bethesda gives you a lot of magic when you start. Honestly, for me, this is going to be the only hard part in the game. For me. Like I said, after you defeat them, you absorb their soul.
Well, that's all we have this time on the Montello Show. So for next time, see you later. Bye. Everyone pop up now. Yay.
We should do that like 10 times.
That's really weird.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
I popped up way too early.
Everyone pop up. Peace.
Everyone pop up. Later, homie. Word to your mother.
What?